Chris here from Canopy Crypto and AI. Wanted to talk about DeepSeek, the latest OpenAI competitor, in fact, a huge competitor from China. Now, OpenAI obviously is known for being Sam Altman's baby, an American-based startup with Elon Musk getting involved, of course, too, and now even Trump. Anyway, I wanted to show you the differences between these two APIs as a developer, and some interesting thoughts on pricing, huge difference in pricing, as well as a bit of a copycat thing going on with the DeepSeek and taking some of the code base, leveraging the code base from OpenAI. So if you go to the developer portal, you will see making your first API request. For OpenAI, it's pretty standard. I've done some basic programs using the OpenAI, basically using the language model to generate text for various uses and advice on various things. Now, you can see that OpenAI has got a structure for their 4.0 mini version. You call the OpenAI, you set a model and a role and the content. DeepSeek, pretty much carbon copy. You basically do the same sort of things, the same structure, but the crazy thing here is that this first commented line, for DeepSeek, they require the OpenAI SDK. So they obviously, this is for Node, and I work in Node and JavaScript. And you'll see, looking at the JavaScript code here, OpenAI's got the basic structure, but you literally need an SDK from OpenAI in order to run the DeepSeek AI. And it even uses the same terminology for the sample. You are a helpful assistant. This is your role. They use the same, they've just copycatted OpenAI, basically. And it's kind of startling. I mean, that's something that they're already relying on OpenAI. You can't use just DeepSeek in isolation for development, for Node anyway. So that's one thing. They're basically copycatting the code base, or at least building off of OpenAI. And so that's really shocking. The second thing is, of course, pricing. Now, pricing with OpenAI, I don't find it expensive, but it's not cheap if you do a lot of calls and a lot of tokens. Like, I've got some apps that I have running, that a little OpenAI app that uses like 500 tokens for, like a paragraph of copy or 500 words of copy. So yeah, $10 per per million tokens for OpenAI is roughly for GPT 4.0. So $10 for a million token calls. And then you go over to DeepSeek and you've got as low as 28 cents for a million token calls. I mean, that is a factor of 50 times cheaper or more. So definitely they're undercutting. And so, it depends on what you do. You can, if you use the reasoner, it's more like $2. So it's maybe a fifth of the cost of OpenAI. And it can add up, but even, goes up maximum $20 per million tokens. And yeah, you're still like a tenth of the cost with DeepSeek. So kind of shocking in pricing. Yeah, DeepSeek is undercutting them, and they're also copying. So it's kind of disappointing in some ways to see a copycat out there. But yeah, that's what they're doing over there in China. Like and subscribe.